up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. Home in the paint. 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Wagner. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Mitchell in the corner. From outside the arc, it's the three-point bomb.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Suggs passes to Banchero. With the shot. Rebound by Mitchell.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
The wide open shot from Strus. From outside, off the mark. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Orlando. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Doors, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 8 points.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Banchero, that's good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Allen. And Garland has it in the corner. And up the court come the Magic on the break, pushing it up. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Misses the 3. Cleveland has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Stolen away. Here's Black. Offline with his 3. Cleveland leading by 5. Garland feeling it out a little bit. And it's off from three-point range. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Now, Garland. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Wagner against Garland. Fires from deep. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Mitchell outside. Suggs with the steal. Banchero with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Pass to Wagner. Stolen by Allen. And here's Strus for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
Wagner outside. This one for 3. A rebound by Mitchell.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
Garland from deep three-point land. Orlando grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Floats it up there for Mobley. It's stolen by Banchero. That shot off the mark. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He got... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Black is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the center position. This is out there for Orlando. Now, here's Suggs. And it's Strus with the rebound. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Suggs. Mobley looking it over. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The Magic trail by 4. Wagner from long range. Wagner passes to Black. From downtown, another miss by Orlando. And here are the Cavaliers. Mitchell right side. No good on the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And it's Suggs missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. Mitchell's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Cleveland. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
Now, here's Strus. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A nice shot by Black. And here is Garland. Scoreless thus far. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Suggs. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Banchero. Trains it from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 6.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Black tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Suggs with the steal. 4-on-3 break. From deep. That shot off. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Strus kicks to Garland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Wagner passes to Suggs. And here's Banchero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Banchero's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Orlando. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Pulls up. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A nice shot by Black.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
There's Wagner with the 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The tray. And it's Mitchell missing. The Magic trail by 5. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wagner outside. The 3. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Well, you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
Mobley a screen on Suggs. It could go. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Sam Merrill, DeAndre Hunter out there with Wade. Then it's Thompson, and it's Jerome in at the point. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
For 3, Hunter. And another miss by Cleveland. Orlando leading. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
The drive by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Man, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Hits it from 3-point range. Wade's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's De Silva. Offensive rebound. Anthony finds Isaac. And it's Orlando with another.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Hunter with it. Now Anthony defending. Three-pointer. Wade. Carter pulls it in. Orlando leading by 3. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Here's Merrill. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Merrill can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Isaac kicks to Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
That bucket in no time at all. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Merrill. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Merrill can't hit. The Magic have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Shoots the three. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Carter sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. Anthony on the wing. Into the lane. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
De Silva. No good. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Wade, a screen on Anthony. Jerome. No good. Magic leading by 6. For the 3. Out to Anthony. And Carter now, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Hunter. Fades. Connects from three-point range. Hunter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Merrill. And no good on the last second attempt this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Both on the floor at the 3 and 5. It's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. Jalen Suggs is out there with Black. And it's Banchero in at the power forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And it's Banchero missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Strus. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Mitchell outside. Over Suggs. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
It's Strus on the wing. Allen with the screen for Strus. He takes it in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Magic leading by 4. Here's Banchero. Another miss by Orlando. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Screen by Allen. A 3 from Strus. Bangs home the trifecta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Takes the 3. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner. And the Magic lead by 4.
I'll tell you, Banchero wants to see the answer from three, and he decides to do it himself.
The wide open look here for Garland. And another three for Cleveland.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Wagner finds Wagner. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Down low. Kicks it out to Wagner. They get a hand on it.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Pass to Wagner. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Allen. Here's Mobley. Oh, good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Black. Cranes the three-pointer. Black's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Mitchell. Garland with it. Working on Black. Mitchell with it. Pass to Strus. 4 on the clock. Mobley a screen on Wagner. Count it. Good.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Here's Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen with the screen for Mobley. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Yes!
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Garland, that's for 2. Quick shot there, and it's off target. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Black. His three-pointer's off the mark.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Suggs. Count it!
That's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left,
Oh, he nailed it!
And it counts. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any.
teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's the pick. Pass to Black. Back to Suggs. From behind the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. It's Prince on the wing. Puts up a three. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
We briefly discussed what he wanted this team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his three ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the three-point line tonight. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Suggs. Ben Carroll the screen from deep three-point range. Giannis with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The baseline J. Antetokounmpo. That's good.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Here's Black. Hits the trifecta. Black's got 6.
Black's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Jacks up a 3. Orlando with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Wagner for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando trailing here. Here's Black. And he misses the go-ahead basket. In transition, here come the Bucks. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Magic have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Prince can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Shot's good by Black.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Lillard against Ben Carroll. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. 5 points in the game.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
From outside the arc. Black, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. In transition, here come the Bucks. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Here's Wagner. There's the drive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Magic shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. The 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Black. Now Banchero. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo against Banchero. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that's not going to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. Then it's Suggs. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Here's Antetokounmpo. Orlando making their last shot. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 5 rebounds in the game. He takes it in. Shot's good by Black. Black's got 11 points.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Pass to Lopez. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that. Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Prince, a screen on Suggs. For 3, here's Lillard. Look at Lillard, making it look easy.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Suggs surveys the D. Down low. Here's Wagner. Pass to Black. And Carroll with a screen on Prince. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Prince, a screen on Wagner. Kuzma for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wagner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Banchero against Prince. Here's Wagner. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Now here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wagner. Offensive board. Back to Lillard. Another shot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Wagner with a screen on Lillard. The 3 from Suggs. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's Prince on the wing. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Black. 11 points in the game. From deep. Banchero no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Kuzma down low. Defended by Wagner. Suggs against Lillard. From 9 feet. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Pass to Banchero. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Banchero's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Magic up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Green out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. Magic leading by 5. Caldwell Pope for 3. Connects from downtown. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. Now here's Carter. Here's De Silva. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. The Bucks trail by 5. Here's Green, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Carter. Porter with the steal. On the break. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, speedy transition play by Porter. Getting there to put the finishing touches on the fast break.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForge. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Porter with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Porter the pass to Trent. 6 to shoot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Trent's got his first bucket in this one.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Anthony in the post. Portis on him. Isaac outside. Oh, from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Sims. Green with the ball. Outside Porter. Over Anthony. Porter's shot is off. Orlando leading by 3. Here's De Silva. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Porter with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Back to Porter. Portis against Isaac. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Pass to De Silva. There's a minute 40 left in the third. 4-3. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 6. And he lobs it up top.
Great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Carter from outside. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Good on the second one.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. 1:16 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Green. Misses the 3. Magic leading by 6. Pass to De Silva. 3-pointer. He's off on that one. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Now Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And how fun is it watching Porter Jr. punch it in, leaving no room for error on the drive.
Carter, a screen on Porter. Up top, Carter. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Green for 3. Here's Sims. Oh! Wow! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And offensively, a great... Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Bucks trail by 4. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Suggs. And it's Black in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Wagner with a screen on Lillard. Here's Suggs. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Magic lead by 4.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Wagner with a steal. On the wing, Suggs. Wagner with a screen on Lopez. The 3 from Suggs. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. And now a 7-point Magic lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
Here's Black. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Here's Black. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 7. Kuzma outside. Pass to Prince. Goes up from the top of the key. Orlando with the rebound.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Wagner, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Lillard against Suggs. The shot by Lillard, no good. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? For three, here's Lillard. It's Lillard finishing at the other end.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
The three from Suggs. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 11 rebounds in the game. Lillard can't get it to go. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Wagner. Shot from the low post is good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. Here's the three. Hits the three-pointer. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Magic.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Jalen Suggs.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Just 4 to shoot. The three from Suggs. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. 35 seconds left in the final quarter. Suggs with it. Banchero with a screen on Lillard. Lets the three fly. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Suggs. And the Magic lead by 14. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A clean win, and one win.
Small.
Thanks for joining us here. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Damian Lillard. Taurean Prince is out there with Pat Connaughton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac Okoro out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And here are the Cavaliers. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
It doesn't go for him.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Lillard against Allen. Fires it up. And the basket by Lillard.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now Mitchell. After the missed three from Damian Lillard. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Good on the triple.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
That's good by Mitchell.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Prince. And Lillard is up a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Bucks have gone 2 of 6 in the field. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Mitchell with it. Lillard picks him up. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack at daylight.
Prince setting a pick for Lillard. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Lillard's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing. Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Lillard misses. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Again, Mitchell missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now, here's Mobley. Nothing on the board. That one goes in.
The control and precision of Mitchell's jumpers. Oh, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Lillard outside. To the wing on the left. Releases. Connaughton finds Lillard. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Launches it from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Lillard left side. Over Hunter. And stolen by Hunter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell against Jackson. Again, Mitchell missing. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Wade a screen on Jackson. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Pat Connaughton is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Damian Lillard. And there's Jackson. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Connaughton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Connaughton's got his second basket.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Mitchell against Jackson. Hunter on the wing. Fades back. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Mobley kicks it out to Mitchell. Cleveland moving the ball around. Puts up a deep three. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. The Bucks trail. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. For 3, Mitchell cans it from downtown. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Here he goes. Oh, wow. Yes! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket for Mitchell.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Looking to get it going. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Good. Mitchell's got 21. Great. What a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. From deep, Antetokounmpo. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Inside, and Mobley throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. They get it back. Kicks it out to Lillard. Jackson setting the pick here for Lillard. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Lillard, right side. Shoots over a Okoro. Lillard again missing.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Lillard from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Launches a 3. Again, Mitchell missing. Lillard way outside. The shot, no good. Pat Connaughton has been on display for the Bucks. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Allen. Max Strus is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. It's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
An equally gifted scorer and passer, Garland, unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Trent outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Allen. Still scoreless. Porter against Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Okeke, no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 1-point game, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Trent. There's a screen by Porter. Trent can't hit. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one is good from Jerome.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Porter kicks to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wound up there for Allen. Stolen. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Jerome. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Trent. The Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks trail. Green fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Green's got his first 3 points of the game. Garland against Porter. Kicks it out to Garland. A basket good off the assist from Allen. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Portis a screen on Garland. Porter passes to Trent. Back to Porter. There's the triple. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Strus against Green. Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to Strus. Drains the 19-footer. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. From deep, Green. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the call on Kevin Porter.
Porter Jr.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Lets it go with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. There's Green with the 3s, and the 3-ball is good. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Pass to Green, launches it, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
For 3.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Jerome. Garland surveying the D. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. It's stolen by Strus. Allen with it, and it's Trent picking him up. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside, Green. Over Garland, and Green with the basket on the assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. The 3 from Strus. It's good from long range. Strus has got 5 now. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
There's the 3. No good that time. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Cleveland ahead, up 1. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
First team foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Trent's out there with Pat Connaughton. And there's Jackson. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Giannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mobley a screen on Jackson. Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
Prince in the post. Defended by Allen. Allen against Antetokounmpo. Prince wide open. Off target from outside.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. A 3-ball. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Jackson finds Lillard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
3 points.
Giannis has got 6 assists in the game.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question possession desire of these teams, it's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
To the wing right side to tie it up. And another three for Milwaukee.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Stolen by Prince. And the dunk by Jackson. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. To halt the run. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Lets it go from deep. Loads it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Mobley a screen on Jackson. And Mobley throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Prince, the pass to Connaughton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's Prince on the wing. Allen defending. Prince dishes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. That's a 2 from Lillard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Wade, who's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
From deep, Green. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter. Okoro passes to Mitchell. From past the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
On the wing, Green. Covered by Okoro. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wade. Here's Green.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Green. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Fires the 3. Money! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
And it's the Bucks ball. Antetokounmpo looking it over. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Green dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from Green. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Let's go!
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Mitchell driving the lane, and we are headed to overtime. A do-or-die defensive stop, and they come up big. And that's going to do it for regulation. So Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Wade out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position.
Long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Here's Lillard. On the wing, Green. Traps in the tray. Green's got 19 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Hunter against Green. Hunter kicks to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Mobley inside. Giannis is there. Cleveland moving the ball around for 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 35 in the game.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
On the wing, Green. Lobbed up there for Green. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. Green's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. The 3. Rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here's Green outside. That doesn't go either for Green.
And he might have thrown himself out when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Hunter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects from downtown.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Hunter against Green. Pass to Jackson. Lillard left side. Back to Jackson. Outside Green. A 3 ball. Good! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Mitchell with it. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Hunter, a 3, misses. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they...
2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill, a look at Orlando's opening lineup. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things. You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from there.
The 3 from Mitchell knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
He drops it from range.
With his speed, Suggs able to get one step ahead, and then he's ready to let it fly.
Strus with a screen on Suggs. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over Suggs. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Carter from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. For 3, Allen. The shot no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays to help his team. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Carter finds Wagner. Carter a screen on Strus. Wagner for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Garland, the pass to Strus. Fires for 3. The rebound by Carter. Orlando has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And it's Wagner missing.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's Suggs with a drive. Caldwell Pope for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Outside Strus. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The 3 from Banchero. It doesn't go for him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep, Mitchell. The shot no good. Magic trail by 5. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Counted from distance.
You know, it just looks prettier from the corner, especially when Caldwell Pope lets it go.
Here's Garland. Allen outside. He shoots a 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. It's stolen by Garland. From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 5. For 3. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. There's the 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And the Cavs shooting just 38% so far in this one. From deep, Strus. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Suggs, the pass to Carter. There's 14 seconds left in the first. No good with the triple. Here's the break. From deep, Mitchell. And he can't get that one. Unable to get that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland on top. They're up by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Mobley finds Mitchell. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking to the officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
The Magic making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen loses energy and teammates feed off of it.
Here's Joseph. Checked by Mitchell. Launches it. Joseph can't hit. Cleveland leading by 8. Launches a 3. Allen outside. The 3 from Mitchell. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Joseph, no good on the 3.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Strus the pass to Mitchell. From the arc. Cleveland again missing. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 8-point game. Nails it from 3.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Here's Joseph. And it's all from 3-point range. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Suggs. From downtown. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And yep, it's good. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Carter, the pass to Suggs. This one for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Joseph. Checked by Mitchell. Carter, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Joseph. Mobley against Banchero. 5 on the clock. Banchero with a screen on Mitchell. Joseph can't hit. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Garland for 3. Rebounded by Joseph.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Phenomenal recognition in the pick and roll. Like watching Joseph break down the defense in these PNR sets.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Out to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Suggs has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Carroll with a screen on Mitchell. Suggs against Mitchell. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Strus. 3-pointer. Can't hit that one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Orlando ahead, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's De Silva in at small forward. Merrill, that's good. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And Anthony slams it in.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
A shot by Merrill, no good. Magic leading by 3. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Anthony outside. Spins. Going inside. And Anthony slams it in.
Turning on the afterburners on the drive. Good to see Anthony using his athleticism in these situations.
Jerome. They get it back. For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. De Silva, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. They get it again. Back to Merrill. The 3 ball. Cleveland again missing. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. De Silva with the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate is always ready to share the sugar.
The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's De Silva. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Isaac for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. Man, that's good. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope for 3. Caldwell-Pope's got 6.
Hey, the form, the release, everything in sync and lined up. Fun watching Caldwell-Pope shoot the ball like this.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Isaac for three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Merrill. The three-pointer off the mark. Orlando leading by 6. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Snatched away. Takes the 3. Thompson passes to Hunter. Here's Jerome. Here's Wade. On target from range. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter. Isaac for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's a screen. And here's Hunter for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Wagner. Here's De Silva. Hunter covering. Fires from deep. And it's Merrill who clears it away. The Cavaliers trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Wade. Back to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Wade. For the tie. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. Good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Pretty nimble play that time by Wagner, pulling up before the defense could get set to stop him.
Here's Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Orlando leading by 6. The 3 from Banchero. That shot off. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Pass to Strus. Beyond the arc. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
The kick out to Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Allen with a screen on Suggs. From deep, Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Suggs outside. Puts up a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Mobley outside. 4-3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Fires in the triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Batase.
Magic substitution, number 34.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Here's Black, guarded by Garland. Pass to Banchero. Here's Black. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. To the paint. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Banchero. Goes up on the wing. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
The 3 from Banchero. Mobley grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Strus with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Mobley and screen on Suggs to tie it up. Strus the pass to Mobley. Wing shot on the way. No good there. Orlando's gone 4 of 9 from 3-point range in the 4th. Strus against Suggs. Carter, a screen on Strus. The 3 from Suggs. Mobley grabs the board. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Garland outside for Mitchell. It's kept alive. Back to Garland. Over Suggs. He connects. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Black passes to Wagner. Oh, and a chance to win the game. The last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the center position, filling out the middle.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Up top, Banchero. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland, the pass to Mobley. From behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mobley's got 6 points in the quarter. Magic trail by 6. Picked by Carter. The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mobley outside. Up and over Carter. And again, Evan Mobley. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Lets it go. Mobley, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Mobley with another miss. Magic trail by 8. Fast break, here we go. Suggs with the bucket.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Mobley against Banchero. Mobley passes to Garland. Out to Mobley. Releases. Cleveland again missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now just a 2-point Cleveland lead. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from the perimeter so far in overtime. Left side, Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Suggs. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. For Orlando, they've gone a rocky 2 for 6 so far at OT. To shoot. Pass to Black to take the lead. The Cavaliers pull it in. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tipped away. Carter, the pass to Suggs. So it's the Cavaliers who come out on top.
pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Black is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Carter. 6 to shoot. The tray. Back to Suggs. For the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
Green kicks to Prince. Wagner against Green. And stolen by Wagner. Pushing it up. Here's Suggs. Another shot. And it's laid in by Banchero.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Isaac's checked in for Carter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
And one of the quickest triggers, Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Isaac a screen on Jackson. Top of the key, Isaac. Here's Black from deep three-point land. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Pass to Green. This one for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Green's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bucks. Banchero passes to Wagner. And the shot goes down. Wagner's got 5 now.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Antetokounmpo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And he's one of those guys that just keeps coming at you. Paolo Banchero is special.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Green. Giannis a screen on Wagner. Green passes to Antetokounmpo.
And he can time his passes perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Orlando's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Now Prince. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Shots good by Green.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now, here's Banchero. He has 7. They get the rebound. Wagner on the wing. Again, the Magic score.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Green. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Orlando with the ball. They lead by 4. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
And they made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. Then there's Prince. And it's Green, and it's Antetokounmpo. And at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now, here's Wagner. The shot from the low post is good. Wagner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
Here's Prince. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Driving inside. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And Jackson gets it to go.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Banchero passes to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And finished off by Banchero.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 9 points. Green with a screen for Prince. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And Banchero, here we go.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Prince wide open. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. Wagner wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
The offensive rebound. Prince finds Lillard. Fades away. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 6.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Pass to Suggs. From downtown, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Jackson with it. Picked up by Banchero. Prince, the pass to Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Pass to Suggs. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 5. And then Lillard slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Banchero, right side. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3-ball. Isaac's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Now, Banchero. After Taurean Prince's 3-pointer that didn't go. Suggs, screen on Lillard. Banchero kicks to Suggs. No good with the triple. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. 6-point game. Bucks passing it around. 51 seconds left now here in the second.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Caro passes to Black. Lets it go with a three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's Wagner with the three. Drills it from outside. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter. Bucks trail by 9. From deep, Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Rejected by Banchero. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Magic. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner is out there with Carter. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Connaughton. And that one drops for him. Connaughton's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Bucks, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's De Silva. Anthony driving in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Porter kicks to Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. Porter passes to Connaughton. Here's the three. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 6 on the bucket from Porter.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to De Silva. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Anthony's shot is off. Bucks trail by 6. Connaughton with it. Nice defense from Wagner.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Clock at 6. Tries again. De Silva with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
From deep, Trent. They get it back. Sims kicks to Connaughton. For three, Portis drills the three-pointer. Portis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
Pass to De Silva. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Taken away by Anthony. Wagner with it. Sims there. Caldwell Pope outside. Outside Anthony. Here's Wagner. Fires the three. The Magic again can't hit. Bucks trail by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. They get it again. Sims. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And Orlando has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. Anthony looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner finds Carter. They could use a bucket. Sinks the triple. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
Wagner outside. And the 3 off target.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Portis sets the pick for Connaughton. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting to it.
Trent outside. Got it off in time. He knocks it down.
The officials have 2 minutes to review the play.
Third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Damian Lillard. Antetokounmpo is out there with Prince. And it's Green. And it's Jackson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Wagner kicks to Black. Yep, right through the net. Black's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. Outside, Green to take the lead. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And again, the Bucks miss. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Lillard, the pass to Jackson. Over in the corner, Green. Looking to get back on track here. And he lays it up and in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Banchero with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. Carter with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Wagner. It's stolen by Kumbo. They push it up 4 on 3. Nobody near Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Banchero against Prince. Here's Black. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the lane.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Banchero kicks to Black. Out to Carter. From deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Jackson. Green deciding where to go with it. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Outside Jackson. Back to Giannis. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Black. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Black's got 7 now in this quarter.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Crook. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Jackson. Antetokounmpo finds Green. 1:15 left in the 4th quarter. Lillard, right side. Over Suggs. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Black. Banchero with the screen. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Wagner has screen on Jackson. Banchero, money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Prince kicks to Green. Back to Prince. Lillard against Suggs. Suggs with the steal. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him. Twelve seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point territory. Misses the shot. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really...
Look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. And from Milwaukee, Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's Green. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the center position. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
NBA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Over to the wing, who is stolen by Lillard. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. In transition, here they come. Okoro outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo looking it over from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Mobley outside. Over Lillard. Cleveland again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. The 3 from Prince. Drops in the 3.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Green. Takes a 3. That shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Garland, the pass to Okoro. Over Green. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Another miss by Green. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Okoro outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now here's Lillard, guarded closely. There's the 3. And it's Green missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Mitchell. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Milwaukee in the lead. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Green missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Bucks shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Fires for 3. And Green, good for 3. Green's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Mobley, a screen on Lillard. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Garland against Lillard. Shoots from the elbows. Buries the jump shot.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Garland. And here's Green from the arc. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. Here's the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by Garland. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that does it for the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Antetokounmpo. Bam!
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
They set the pick from deep. Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Knocks it down from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Mobley. Let's go with a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Kept alive.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Garland for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 8 points.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Antetokounmpo against Allen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Green for 3. Nice D from Garland. Cavaliers trail by 4. To the middle. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. For 3, Allen. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Now Okoro. Green covering.
Green. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell against Jackson. The 3-ball. Oh, with confidence, Mitchell.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Sinks the tray.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
Cleveland has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Back to Mobley. Pass to Garland. Mobley, right side. Now Okoro. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Out to Mobley. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Garland against Lillard. Takes the 3. And that one's good. Okoro for 3. Okoro's got 6.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And it's Green missing. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. That's tipped. Allen finds Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Allen inside, defended by Lillard. Back to Garland. Right wing, Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Green for 3. And the Bucks miss again. Got it up. The shot misses, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Connaughton. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hunter passes to Jerome. Thompson with it. The kick to Hunter. Shoots. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Trent for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's Hunter for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hunter's got 5.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Connaughton can't hit.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
The shot by Merrill, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Porter, the pass to Trent for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. You know, for a swing man, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to us.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
The Bucks trail by 6. And they're running. Fires the 3. Hunter with the rebound. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wade. Cleveland again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. They get the rebound. Timms, the pass to Connaughton. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 6. The three is up. He drops it from range. Merrill's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And Milwaukee shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Trent from long range sends it home from three-point land.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Hunter on the wing, covered by Connaughton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Hunter. No good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 4. It's picked off. Pass to Wade.
2 minutes.
There's a screen. Hunter can't get it to go. Milwaukee with the ball. Connaughton can't hit.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Merrill outside. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Merrill's got 6 points.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Milwaukee. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Here's Wade. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Connaughton with the ball, and it's Hunter picking him up. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Merrill outside. Buries it from 3. Merrill's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Back to Connaughton. The 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. The shot by Merrill, no good. Bucks trail by 5. And here's Connaughton for 3. Trent from long range. Connaughton outside. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Bucks. Trent from long range. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
The third quarter comes to a close. Cleveland on top, up 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Nails it from 3.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And here's Mobley. There's the triple. It's another three for Cleveland. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Green against Garland. Pass to Lillard. Back to Green. From deep. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Jackson. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Okoro. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Green for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Launches it. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Mobley. This one for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he jams it down right on top of Jared Allen.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Allen can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 8. Launches a 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. 1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Right side Garland. Cleveland again missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Lillard can't get it to go.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Green missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Mitchell. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And no good. Garland against Lillard. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 3 is up. Prince grabs the miss.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Misses there. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down.